Hello, welcome. What you're about to see is not for the faint of heart, because I will call this, what I took from Futurama, is the scary door. Success. Yo, what's up guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm the Underdog Eats on the Reviews, and I watched the 74th episode of the Twilight Zone. I did it a bit too early, didn't I? The Twilight Zone. So, I have to tell you, this one has a bit of a darker. This one is a bit darker than usual. So, if if you're highly sensitive about World War II, I hate to say this, but I think you have to skip this one. Well, not that. Well, I just gave it away, but this one is related to World War II, so yeah, bear with me, and just let's go. We're inside of what I thought was first a house, but it's probably an inn or something like that, and a man walks inside. Mr. Smith. He walks through the door to the counter and smacks the bell. Ping! A woman comes walking through from the corner, from around the corner. She wasn't standing in the corner and then, like just standing like this and then came, no. She came around the corner and she recommended a room to him. They talked a bit and she recommended a room and he said, yeah, fine, it will be fine. And she was, well, don't you want to see it first? No, it will be fine. It will probably be fine. And he writes his name in the book. But she is staring at him the whole time. And then she looks at the book. Okay, Mr. Smith. Of course. And he asks her, what, of course? She said, no, nothing. But she looked a bit anxious, a bit uncomfortable. A bit scared. And she gave him the keys. They were talking, still talking a bit, and they were talking about the ruins of a camp. Because we're in Dachau, Germany. 70 years after. And he asked her. He was walking to. He was putting a cigarette in his mouth. And from the counter, he walked to the window, and he asked her, "What is this? What's the name of the city?" And she said, "What? What is the name of the city?" He asked. He had a strong, very strong presence. When you saw him, he just. It's obviously the way he acts, but he was, his presence was stronger. She was a bit scared of him like that. And she answered, this is Dachau. Or what I thought first Dachau, but no, Dachau. And then he went to the camp, but first we got Rod comes in the picture, and explaining that we're Germany, and this man is a former SS captain or officer who worked at that camp. So, Mr. Smith went to the camp And there is where he met a former camp goer. And we're gonna leave it at that. If you want to know what happened next, you have to watch the episode yourself. Season 3, episode 9. Episode 9. Like I said, this one had the theme of this episode was a bit darker. And obviously what happened back, I don't have to give a disclaimer for that, but obviously what happened back in what happened in that time, was, and I don't mean 1961 when this episode came out, October 10th, 1961, but I mean 80 years ago. What happened was it 80 years ago or if it's already 90? No, 80. Yeah, 80 years. No, wait, we're right. No, it's almost over now, so, 83. Something like that, around the 80s. What happened back then, in that 80 years, it's still fucked up, It's fucked up. So, but that said, this was a very good episode. So I will give the 4 out of 5. Still, it's fucked up, but, that doesn't change the how good the episode is, If it's a good episode, it's just a good episode. If it's a shit episode, it's a shit episode. But this was a good episode. So go watch it yourself. Recommend. No, leave likes. Recommend a movie that is related to World War II. A kind of World War II movie. Like Boy in the Striped Pajamas. Saving Private Ryan, sorry. Inglourious Bastards. There are more movies obviously, but something like that, It doesn't have to be sad. It can be also a bit action related, But to recommend a movie that is World War II related, or something that reminds you of the Twilight Zone, what? That can be in the Twilight Zone. Like, it's so absurd, and you probably can only find that in the Twilight Zone. Subscribe. Also subscribe, because just be nice. Subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys next time, actually. Bye.